All right, what's up, y'all?
What up?
Back on another one. I mean, uh, back on another one. This is technically like our fourth, but 2 of 2, right, Fonz?
Yep.
Um, Manny's also here. Now we got some,
We hired a producer.
yeah, logging in and shit.
Yeah, he comes.
We're trying stuff.
He's
Okay,
cheap.
so let's go off.
6-pack of loggers.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go off the bat again. We're gonna do ratings. You guys ready for this?
All right.
Let's do it.
All
Let's
right.
do it. Randy?
Oh, me first, huh? Put me on the spot. All right.
Yep.
I said 7 last night because, like I said, we're recording for a second time. Sadly, could have been my fault. Maybe, probably.
I was like, well, does it really count that we're re-recording? And technically it's the same day, so we're recording on the same day.
I know we did do this at like
Hmm.
1:30, 2 a.m. So
technically, I thought I just closed my eyes and I was back here again.
yeah.
Anyways,
That's what it
so
felt
you
like.
said what were we saying?
Seven.
Seven.
Yeah, I think it's a 7 this time because of the feel, the atmosphere. It
Okay.
feels like Yellowstone, and I think, like I said in the last episode, episode 1 when we recorded, I thought that it didn't give us that vibe, but also we have to keep in mind that this isn't Yellowstone. And I think Manny had mentioned it after last night's recording. He was like, I think we need to just jump off that train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nostalgic for us.
Yeah, and that's why we got the cowboy hats on, Marshals, Yellowstone, feeling the vibe. But I don't know. That's like my word, I guess, for this episode or this season is we're gonna find out how it is. I think there's a good buildup with this one, a lot of action,
Okay.
a lot of good scenes. We got an intro that we were waiting for. We didn't get it the first episode.
All right.
I think we look forward to that one, and it felt like old school. Like it felt like Landman. It felt like Yellowstone. All of the Yellowstones. So it felt good. Like I felt like we're going in the right direction here. We're not losing the essence as we talked about. But I rated a 7. It jumped up for me. I enjoyed the episode. I know Fonz has some thoughts on the episode, so let's go to you.
No, let's go to Manny. Manny, what do you think?
So I think I said a 6 last night.
Okay.
Okay.
Jumping up from a 4.5.
Check that.
I think it was a
somebody.
4.5 to a 6.
Hmm.
Back on that real quick, Yellowstone, it gave us a little bit of that feel.
Mm-hmm.
We liked what we saw. They do what they do when they try to show us Yellowstone very well. The action scenes were pretty good. Little problem areas we thought. The character development, that's I know you're going to go into.
Yep.
It's we're starting to see how Casey's handling the death of Monica. His new sort of relationship with Tate. Because now it's just them two.
Okay.
So they're gonna get closer, and you can kind of see that already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean it's moving in the right direction for sure.
All right. Guys, I'm a storyteller. I like a good story. You have to hook me, and honestly, I'm still trying to figure out what exactly is that we're trying to portray for Casey. I mean, okay, I get it. It's the whole Casey's trying to find his path again.
Yeah.
Again. I will give this episode a little bit of credit that we did kind of see a lot of parallels, to Yellowstone and a lot of parallels to what his character was in Yellowstone and how he's kind of trying to move past that. But somehow, just like before, he's not able to. There's always some obstacle that he did not account for. Honestly, for me, it's the character development. I'm still trying to figure out how what's the role or what's the purpose of everyone in here. Because right now, I think I can eliminate the entire Marshals team and Casey will still be Casey.
Yeah.
I don't see how Pete is an influence. I don't see how Cruz is an influence yet. I don't know. I don't understand how Belle is that character. I
Mm.
don't. I'm sorry that she's just that character. Jesus, we'll get into that. I'm not seeing. I feel like you can literally remove all these people, and you can still have the show the way that it is.
Hmm.
And that's a little sad because in all his other works, you know, talking about Taylor here, you know, you see there is a character development on every individual character, and you see how each of those characters plays a part. Whether it's big, whether it's small, they all tie into the story. And
Mhm.
here you're just kind of, I feel like it's just we're copying and pasting and just kind of hoping that something sticks and then you can formulate some abstract or something, you know?
Mhm.
And that's why my rating is a 5. I'll give it a 5.5, you know,
Mhm.
because I can see them trying. I can really see that there is potential. We're just not there yet,
Yeah.
you know. Um Aside from, tying it back to Yellowstone, fine. Let's remove Yellowstone out of the equation for a second. Um the story here, what's the story?
Mm.
What are we doing? What are we trying to portray? What
Mhm.
are we trying to say? What are we trying to tell? What are we trying to show? And that's the thing that I still don't feel that we're getting, you know?
Mhm.
But that's me. I may be, again, I like a good story, you know? So, and I haven't seen it yet. Great action scenes,
Yeah.
amazing action scenes.
Mhm. And talking about action scenes, Manny Manny already knew. He has a couple of things, you guys don't know, but Manny served for the country, and he's actually
Hoorah.
yeah, he's actually deployed. Cue the purr, 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 purr.
Burp, burp, burp.
Um, yeah, Manny, tell us, walk us through that because we have our comments too and our say of like, damn, that didn't feel accurate or that doesn't feel believable. So walk us through that. Like how did you feel? And like when you're seeing them breaking down the doors or like breaching
The
and
donkey kick.
oh God, we'll go into, he's got legs of steel. I'm just saying, he may be small up top, but he can swing a leg.
Listen, everyone can agree that probably Manny's the strongest one of all of us.
Mm.
Manny's legs can't donkey kick like that. If he can't do, there is no way that Pete in this show is doing the way that donkey kicking those doors like that. I'm sorry, Manny. What's your input?
So that opening kind of battle scene where they took down the first guy and Ariel, sorry, not Ariel, that's her actual real name, Belle and Cruz, when they took down the guy
Hmm.
in the room, the technique there was spot on because that's how you're gonna get control of somebody's body. So I liked what they showed there, and I was like, oh, that's respect. That was really good. Some of the way I noticed weapon handling was a little cautious for me, and actually even one spot, I think maybe it was just a bad camera angle. Casey almost flagged Pete.
Mm.
And for those of you who
Yeah.
don't know what flag means is your barrel pointing at somebody else.
Yeah.
I think it was just a bad camera angle,
And
but that was a little bit
Well, they're also
weird and off for
actors.
me.
yeah, it's like, I don't know. Casey
That
looks
too.
legit, dude.
I don't
I mean,
know.
he
Is
plays
he
the part well.
is he a Keanu Reeves? I don't know. I didn't do background check. If you guys don't know, I don't have my laptop on me. So,
Mhm.
but I would say, does he have? They obviously went through some training. Like Keanu Reeves, puts him through the scenarios, and he's
Oh, well,
always
yeah, but Keanu Reeves also trained. What did he do? Jiu-jitsu or
I think he did jujitsu, and I think he
yeah,
trained with firearms a lot, shit
yeah,
ton of them.
Oh yeah, and he showed that.
Yeah,
The
so
amount of training he did,
it
it
looks
went into
good.
the movie.
Not everyone can be Jackie Chan and do their own stunts.
Well, yeah, no, that's fair because then that brings me to so we talk about Keanu Reeves, Jackie Chan, and another perspective would be Tom Cruise.
Oh
Tom
yeah.
Cruise being a very much just his own stunt actor. So when you get those kind of guys who do that, it makes it feel way more believable. And I feel like if Casey kind of does that, I don't know if he does that training. Like I said, I can't
Well,
fact
he's a
check it.
singer, so I
Oh,
mean, we can't say much about that either, because
mm,
yeah,
yeah,
country singer. So yeah. I take it. I retract that statement.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So go ahead. No,
the
no, go ahead.
weird part I did see is also when Casey's just running down the hill, just wide open to get shot,
Yeah, yeah.
and nobody saw
Was that
him.
just me? Was that just me? Or
Nobody saw him, so that was
I'm
a
like,
little.
is he running? I was like, bro, that little bush is not covering you. Like, I don't know where you're running to.
he was like, "This is."
Even I know better than that.
He was like, "This is the bush." He's like, "You
You
can't
can't
see
see
me."
me.
Yeah.
I have
like
a
that,
cowboy hat. I'm blonde.
like that one dude hiding behind the pool.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I mean, even in that specific fight scene with Belle, I swear they need to.
It just didn't make sense. So just weight difference wise,
It,
that one didn't make a little
Well,
bit of sense.
he
But
did.
she pulled him off the
she
window.
doesn't belong there.
Well, the thing is, the thing is, Casey. So Casey pointed his rifle at him, and I think that made him like, "Oh, I can't go out." And that 1 second, 2 second hesitation is when she just went, "Get back in here." Believe a little. You got to put all the things together. It makes sense. That's because it wouldn't be believable if he didn't do that. If she did it all on her own with him just coming out, he's not going to hesitate. He's going to go out. He's going to kick her and leave.
I don't know.
I'm not sold.
I'm not sold.
Hans.
I need
So
some experts to talk into this.
all right, fine. We'll drop this one. We'll drop this one for now. Debatable. How about that? Not myth busted, but debatable.
Okay.
Let's go to
Belle.
No. Stop. Drop Bell. Stop it.
Fine,
Stop it.
fine. But look, listen.
Okay.
Can I just? Okay. Honestly, why? I feel like her character could do so much more.
You mean like a different actress, or you mean an actual
No.
character?
She's a perfect actress.
Mhm.
She's great as an
Yeah.
actress. I just think the role that she's playing right now is not the right role for her.
So different actress?
No. I just think that her character should play some other, like, she shouldn't. I don't know. I see her more as the head honcho, like, boss lady running some other operation kind of a thing. Like, I see her not necessarily in politics, but I see her like trying to, like, she's running her own ranch and
Like-
somehow
like what's his name? 10 Gallon Hat, who leads the operation, who oversees Pete
Griffin.
Griffin. So
Griffin,
you would? Do you think she'd be
Yeah,
better?
something like
Okay.
that. Like, I
Okay.
feel that her role, her gunslinging, it's just not like, I just feel that she has more of a she would have a better powerful identity in this show if she played like something completely different.
And maybe that's why they put her on under the truck where she's vulnerable. You know what I mean?
Well, no, it just made her seem like she was hiding from the fight. I'm like, you have a gun and everyone's shooting. You're in
Well,
the perfect shoot their
nah.
legs. They all fall down.
I always think that. I'm like, why aren't
Yeah.
they shooting their legs?
Yeah.
But that's
You
in
just
every single
sweep,
show.
everyone falls, sweep again, and then
That's in every single show. Yeah, they
But
never
I don't
shoot
know.
their legs.
it doesn't make sense. Like, someone explain that to me.
I think if you're in that position, you don't know, like, because one shot gives you away, or one shot's like a warning, and the second shot gives you away. So it's like,
Okay, but she doesn't have. It's not a single shot.
of course,
It's a.
but you have to be accurate.
True, but the second she fires one, she gives her location.
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
I guess.
And then you don't
And
know what they have on them.
They were out they had a bomb.
Yeah, well, yeah, but
And
you don't know if they have any grenades.
They were
or-
communicating the entire time. They could hear, all right, the bomb is leaving.
But-
Okay, now it's my time.
But like, even when they didn't know there was
Sweet,
someone in the
sweet.
back of the truck,
All right, fine. 2 against 1. I'm not winning it. All right. I'll take a step back. I just think her character development would be better in
Okay.
something else.
Maybe you should direct, bro.
You know what? give me the what's it called?
No.
No.
You have trouble showing up tonight.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
I mentioned it last night, how they showed Casey throw the body into the train station, how they
Yeah.
reintroduced the train station.
Yes.
How did you guys like that reference, just in general, that that's where this episode took place.
Hmm.
Part of
I
it.
Old habits die hard. No thy roots.
Nah, I liked it. I liked it
Okay. Why?
because it's going back into Griffin, like, and Cruz digging into his past, and it's relevant. Like, Cruz called him out saying like, "Oh, you do know this spot." And it means like this is what his family tree and history comes down to. It's hiding secrets, keeping it away, and even throwing the body. I don't think any of us kind of agreed with it because we called it the next scene. They said, we're missing a body. So it it kind of it like you said, old habits die hard. So maybe he's having trouble figuring out who he is, trying to be that white knight, but also realizing he can't let anybody know about this. And Manny, I think, mentioned too during the episode saying like he can't kill he shouldn't kill anybody. And just
Mhm.
like Pete said, we're not in a war zone. We're marshals. So he did put him out of his misery, but I will say that I think it's necessary because you can't outrun your past, and his family's past is big. It's large, and we talked about,
Long.
yeah, and, we talked about his dad like having this big legacy, and during that whole time, because this is still kind of a present time,
Well, yeah. I
and
mean, his entire family had the whole legacy.
yeah, yeah,
So,
and so Griffin was just like, your family has a past of like hiding stuff and like being in place of power to hide it. And so I think it's a good take on it because we can see him now trying to, like Manny said, be a dad, a single
hmm
dad, no Monica to keep him grounded
hmm
from wrong and right. And now I think he's struggling with that on his own and trying to find his own path. I
hmm
do like that he is we can see that kind of nurturing side because him and Tate start off strong in the beginning fishing and then end strong with him coming home to Tate's doing homework, and they seem like they have a good relationship. So I will say that I do like that the past comes back in and
hmm
basically helps us, full story that this still is part of his life and we're just adjacent to it. And now in a different part of the timeline, we're moving forward and he's trying to figure out who he is. So,
What about you, Manny?
what was the question?
Um, kind of like I said at the beginning, they're branching into a new part of their life, father and son. I think it was nice to see the beginning, the way they were fly fishing, then they had the fish. Then that little moment at the end of the episode with the two and Tate saying, "I didn't get the start that I wanted or was looking for."
Hmm.
And his dad said, "When it's ready for you, it will find you." So he's still helping him kind of grow and everything, and obviously he's going to help him grow. He, but you can see he's struggling. Casey,
Oh yeah.
Casey's struggling. He's trying to find the way past. After Monica. And then they brought her up again that they want them at the res. I think he said in about a month for the
Remembrance.
remembrance. Yeah, I think that's the word they use, remembrance.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I mean, I kind of agree with what Randy was saying about it.
Train
It's
station?
yeah. It was. I feel like it was a good point for Casey to kind of. It really kind of just shows how, despite the fact that he's trying to find this new path, that he's still, one way or another, he's still connected to his past.
Yep.
You know,
Mhm.
Um, and despite the fact that he knows that whatever happened in the past is in the past, he still in some way feels responsible of trying to protect that because it's not just, revealing secrets from people that are no longer here, but essentially it's secrets that can affect in the present. And we don't know how badly it can affect them in the present.
Yeah.
And he really, it's kind of that, well, I have to do something wrong in order to make something right, kind of a, moral dilemma.
Mhm.
But you really do see the humanity in him. You really do see him the attempt. Um, it it, it was a good scene to kind of tie in parallel, the the character that where from the character that he was coming from to the character that he's trying to be developed now into the show. So I liked it. You know what scene that I'm still trying to keep pondering in my head about? I don't know if you guys recall. Is they do their first he does his first mission as a marshal, right? They're in the trailer park.
Mhm.
They get the guys. They
Yeah.
come back. He gets a call. Something happened in your ranch. Okay. Him and Pete go to the ranch. It's one of the horses on the loose. And then you just see him rile up the horse and then that's it. Like
Mm.
that to me, I don't know, it kind of reminded me of like what Casey used to do. I don't know if you guys remember that episode in
Horse
the
trainer.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the horse trainer. You know how he kind of just reels in. I don't know if you guys felt it, but I felt it was kind of symbolic
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
that
yeah.
at the end of the day, no matter how big of the problem is, you know, I think Pete said was, "Oh, that's anger on 4 legs," you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Um, that somehow, some way he figures out how to, reel it back in,
Mhm.
take control of the situation. It was a weird shot, a very weird scene. Honestly had no purpose.
Kind
I
of
feel like you
random.
could delete it and it would be okay.
Mm.
But I feel like it was leading up to something or foreshadowing to something. I just haven't really been able to like put or kind of figure out
Mm.
what that is,
I
you know?
think it's, I don't wanna jump the gun, but I think it's, I think it's Monica's horse because, she's gone, and I know the bond with that is pretty tight, but, um, I think that's what it symbolizes 'cause, Tate and him were they were overseeing the horse in the beginning of the episode too, and it seems like he's trying to keep that horse around, maybe because that's the last of her, even other than the necklace he had. I don't know if that's accurate or not, I'm just bold take here.
And then who called him too?
His neighbor? I don't know.
I was like, there ain't no neighbors in these friends, so
I
who
don't
called
know.
him? Hey, you have a problem.
Well, at the beginning of the episode, they said Rip found some ranch hands for him.
That's right,
So
that's right.
my assumption would be it'd be them. It'd be them.
Oh, okay. Um, I mean, good takes. I feel like,
There were
yeah,
good parallels.
yeah, a lot.
A lot of remembrance. The fish eating scene they were talking about when they were fly fishing,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that was really nice. It moved.
What Tate said is like, it sounds like these
Where I
were,
wish time could hold still.
yeah,
Absolutely. It was, it really brought back like him Tate fishing. With John. To me, it really brought me back to when it was Tate's first time fishing with his uncles,
mhm,
you know? It was Casey, it was the older brother, it was Jamie. They were all just by the river, fishing on horseback, and then eating the fish right then and there.
yeah,
You know, it was those happy moments, and if you think about it, like every time that they went fishing, aside from the time that Tate almost drowned, you know, for the
yeah,
most part, fishing was always like, oh, this is a bonding moment. This is us
mhm,
being happy. It's just us
yeah,
and nature, you
mhm.
know? And that to me was like, all right, I can,
They needed that moment.
yeah.
They needed it. So, well, closing thoughts. What do you guys think? Like episode 3 predictions?
Ooh, predictions.
Oh, what
I don't know.
third episode?
Well, there's one prediction you had was like there's always going to be someone else, and I feel like that's your storyline. Is like that's not a good storyline. This season or this series can't survive on just like Yellowstone did one bad guy after another challenging to get the ranch. This needs to be something where it needs to be something else. It needs to be something good.
Yeah.
That I mean, my prediction is episode 3 is gonna be another one. I think the team's just getting together and starting to bond pretty well. My prediction is at least one more of this kind of scenario.
Mhm.
Which I hope not, because normally series like this are only like 6 to 8 episodes. So I didn't look up how long it is on this one, but that's my theory for the next one, and then we're gonna run into bigger problems. And hopefully, we talked about also what's that called? What's that called?
Crossovers.
Crossovers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So maybe Rip comes in because he did mention Rip.
Yeah.
So hopefully,
Then you show the Madison.
yeah. Oh, one more thing. The 4-6s being in that shot with what's her name?
Ashley Cook.
Ashley Cook.
Ashley Cook,
Yeah.
the singer.
So that little reference.
placement.
Yeah, that little reference, because we don't know if that show is going to continue or not. Our prediction is we are hopeful and that it does. That'd be freaking amazing because we're all waiting for that. I know there's some scheduling conflicts with that, but I think them having that there intentionally means there's some small hope, because I wouldn't put that there for no reason.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So that's my prediction. What do you guys say? If anybody wants to rock, paper, scissors on this one.
I'll go first. I do think, kind of like what you're saying, it's going to be a little bit of the same type of episode for episode 3. I am curious as to see the relationship between Pete and Belle. They kind of teased something there a little bit.
They did.
So kind of looking forward to see what, if anything, develops out of that.
Belle's going to be a cheater?
Just, it's a drama.
Damn, dude. All right.
I can swing that.
All right, that's why Belle's here. That's why Belle's
I get it. Okay.
All right, fine.
Stirring the pot. I see.
Yeah.
6, 7.
Don't do it. I knew you were gonna do
Well,
it.
this was you. I don't know.
This is also an older term. Like, what are you thinking? Come on.
No, what do you think is side to side? Not, I don't know. Never mind.
All right.
Honestly, I don't know what to predict for episode 3. I mean, from the top of head, I agree with you. I feel like it's going to be another, like, Central Intelligence just found that we have a drug lord in Montana, and now we got to go find him. And it's like, all right, let's go. And then
we did talk about 2 gangs, yeah.
And then somehow this problem that's going on has to relate to Casey's development and finding a new path in life. How? I don't know. Again, you can cut the Marshals off and you can cut this whole crime fighting thing, and you still, what do we got? But we'll see. Hopefully there's something more. I'm also kind of interested in what the beef Griffin has with the Dunnans.
It's a family beef. It seems like,
like what that family beef is.
Maybe
is it just really because of beef? No?
There's probably something later in there that they'll touch on.
Yeah,
is it just cows? That's why.
Because it seemed too personal. It did seem very personal for him.
Yeah, these Dunnans. I'm like, all right, a little pressed there.
So maybe there's something that he's involved in, but I don't know. Hopeful. I'm waiting for the next one. We're hoping you guys stay tuned on this as well, because like I said in the last recording, I really enjoy this part of it. The editing and everything and setup is a pain in the ass, but it's worth it. I like it. Like I said, I like doing this with you guys. It means a lot, and it's a lot of fun. So we obviously got an upgrade package.
I know.
So
thank you for your guys' donations.
Sweet. The subscriptions. Thank you guys. It all goes to the product.
You like what we're selling? I see it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I have nothing else to say. So, you guys good? Anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys later.
All right. Later.
Another epi. Peace.
See you guys.
Brain cells melt, we flip that